Today the guys will be doing a blind review of Powers Gold Label. Powers Gold Label is a blended Irish whiskey from the Midleton Distillery. It is triple distilled, non-chill filtered, and aged in American oak casks. This whiskey comes in at 86.4 proof. We paid $28 for our bottle with an average retail price of $32. As always, your prices may vary. Enjoy.
Thanks, Joyce. I'm Josh.
I'm Keith.
And we're going to drink this whiskey blind. What is that? It's got a funkiness to it. It's like, I want to say something almost like rotten and musty.
I'm going with some more.
A s'more.
A s'more.
All right, let me readjust real quick.
I'm getting marshmallow, I'm getting chocolate, I'm getting graham cracker.
I can see like a grainy graham cracker. See like light grains. It's like almost like a heavy, like a roasted grain. There's something else there though that I can't quite place. Some sort of bread maybe? Like a sourdough bread? A moist, dense bread.
A soft almond bread.
No, I know it is. This smells like the communion bread that my church that I grew up in used to go to.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Which has like some almond extract.
I have no idea what's in it, but that's what this reminds me of. Yeah. Like it was like a dark bread, unleavened.
I'm still getting some more at the same time.
I'm slowly maybe seeing marshmallow.
But not a roasted marshmallow. I'm just getting like fresh out of the bag marshmallow.
No, if this is a marshmallow for me, it's roasted. But mostly it's that breadiness. There's a bread note there for me. So it tastes like too though. That nose that's exactly what I taste. I like it though. It was weird on the nose, just a first sniff. But that breadiness is really enjoyable.
Yeah, I like it. Right touch of sweetness.
But I think that what I like about this one is it's the earthiness.
Yeah.
There's a bready earthiness there that I'm really enjoying.
Touch of floral.
Maybe like cinnamon raisin bread, where it's a lot of bread and a little bit of cinnamon and raisin.
I'm getting like a apple spice loaf. Like chunks of apple in it with some spices, some raisins, cinnamon.
I'm gonna add a little water. On the nose, the water brought out a little more of the apple and a lot more spice, like sharp, pungent spice, not like a sweet spice. Like you just took an apple and you just doused it with a lot of cinnamon. Yeah, I will say that this whiskey is consistent with the nose and the palate just being...
Whether you do it with water or without,
yes.
It's consistent. It changes it with the water.
I think I like to bear without water, but it's not like awful with water.
I don't know. I could take it either way, personally. Yeah. But it's like two different whiskeys.
The breadiness is gone for me. And I really like that. I like that breadiness. We're moving to ratings. We're going to talk about the nose, palate, and finish on a scale of 0 to 5.
This was a very finely crafted whiskey for me. Everything about this I absolutely adored. The nose, I'm going to go with a 4 on this. The nose hit all its notes perfectly, and it transferred to the palate perfectly. I'm going with a 4 on that. The finish I thought was timed very well. I'm going to go with a 4 on the finish on this as well.
I'm going to go nose and palate a 4 as well. For the most part, they were the same notes. So that was just enjoyable, just to be like not taken aback by going to the palate and getting something different. Just, yeah, that's what I smelled. The finish was a little bit of a dip for me, 3.5. Finishes for me are hard to compete with nose and palates usually. That's just the way I am. So that's our ratings. We're going to talk about our guesses now. We're going to guess what kind of whiskey we think this is, what we think the proof is, what we think a retail is, and then we'll tell you how much we would pay for a bottle.
I'm leaning Irish on this all the way.
Really?
Yeah. Blended.
Oh, shoot, I can see that now.
Yeah, I'm going to go blended Irish on this, 86 proof. I'm going to go 24 on this. I'd be willing to pay 20.
So I was going to go a 90 proof bourbon, but Irish really intrigues me as a possibility now. I'm going to stick with a 90 proof bourbon. I am going to guess that it retails for 26, and I'd be willing to pay 26. Let's figure out what it is. Today we drank Powers Irish Whiskey. That is a blended Irish whiskey coming in at 86.4 proof.
Pretty far on.
Yeah.
Price?
The average MSRP is 34 currently.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure I paid 30 for it.
For that price, I would much rather have the Whistler Double Oak.
I think I agree, But I also think that this would kick Jameson and Tullamore-Dew's butt. And Bushmills.
Oh, definitely kicks Bushmills' butt. Good competitor with Jameson.
Oh, I think it'll beat Jameson hard.
I'd love to see it in a brawl with all of those, just to see how it would fare.
And we'll do that eventually. I enjoy this. I don't think it's as good as I want it to be, though.
I mean, honestly, I said I'd pay, what, 22? I think?
I don't know.
20.
20 is what you said.
Yeah, so this is $10 more than what I was willing to pay.
That's what we think of this whiskey. If you have your own comments that disagree with ours, especially, leave them down below. But until next time, may the winds of fortune sail you.
May you sail a gentle sea.
May it always be the other guy who says, "This drink's on me."